Hey guys, welcome to my review of The Meg, starring Jason Statham. Now, before going into this movie, I never saw any trailers. I've never seen any reviews for this movie, so I went into it knowing nothing about it except that it stars Jason Statham, and it's about a megalodon. So I personally love shark movies in general, be it terrible or good. I just watch it for entertainment purposes. I mean, the only great shark movie is probably the original Jaws. I mean, most of the shark movies that came out since are just, summer popcorn flicks. You just go in expecting nothing special, but at least there's some entertainment value, right? So anyways, just from some of the opening dialogues in this movie, I just know it's going to be a B movie. So basically, Jason Statham's character plays this rescue diver. Alright, let's talk about the characters. To me, the strongest was of course Statham. Rainn Wilson is also in this movie. He's just that stereotypical rich guy, but it's fine because Rainn Wilson from The Office. Alright, so we also have the character of Suyin. I can't remember the actor who played her. And she also has an adorable daughter that was a decent kid actor. Paige Kennedy is in this movie. Isn't he on Vine? Oh wait, the app is dead. So is his acting. I mean, he just plays this stereotypical black guy that overreacts and also tells them that this certain thing is not a good idea or doing that is not a good idea. What a typical Hollywood movie. They did try to interject some humor in this movie. A couple of them hit, but most of them missed. The only time I laughed out loud was actually when the little girl in this movie saw the shark for the first time and basically asked, "What is that?" And then one kid sitting behind me in the theatre, full of confidence, shouted out, "A whale!" And everyone in the theatre laughed. Poor kid. Okay, so let's talk about the shark. I mean, the CG for the shark did work for the most part. I just loved some of the wide shots where you see the sheer massiveness of the shark, and it really looks fucking awesome. Even though the shark was massive and looked frightening, I wasn't really on the edge of my seat because they didn't quite build up the suspense or the thrills like the original Jaws did. I felt the shark could have been more, polished because of movie technologies these days and their pretty high budget of 150 million or somewhere around that. Now, I have many issues with this movie. Okay, so right after the shark attacks the crew at the bottom of the ocean and lets everyone know that there in fact is a megalodon, one of the characters says this, "Okay, everyone, stay away from the water." But like 23 seconds later, they're basically on this boat heading for the shark. What the fuck, guys? I guess their excuse is they needed to put a tracker on it. Okay, so they're this billion-dollar company with all kinds of tech, but they go on this average size boat that reminded me of the boat from Finding Nemo to face this 90-foot megalodon. The logic, guys, I don't even know. Okay, so they have to lower one of them into the water to poison the shark, and they do this with this high-tech shark cage. Alright, cool. I mean, the high-tech shark cage can stand a force of 900,000 pounds. Alright, it's all thought out really well, right? Nope, the crane they're using to lower the shark cage is almost the same size and build like the one from Finding Nemo. Yep, they used the same boat and crane from the one in Finding Nemo used to catch those little fishies. Oh boy. So of course the crane breaks. The boat they used in the original Jaws was much bigger, and they were after a fucking 25-foot shark in that movie. There's a massive difference. So they also try to interject some romance with Statham and the Asian woman, Suyin, but it of course fell flat. Now we do get a couple of scenes where Suyin makes this joke about his penis. I think because she saw him half naked earlier in the movie. She just uses her thumb and index fingers to show us the size of his penis, and every time she just does that, it's not funny, it's just cringy humor. Okay, I know I've been talking a lot of shit about this movie, but I did have a good time. It's dumb, but I think the movie knows that it's dumb, and that makes it entertaining. It's not gonna be remembered as one of the greats, but it's definitely one of the better shark movies I've seen in a while. It's fun in its own way and will definitely keep you entertained. I mean, the last shark movie I saw was 47 Meters Down, and that was absolutely atrocious. It was boring, dull, and disposable. Now, to me, the thing that could have brought this movie up a notch was better writing and maybe better characterizations, but that's just my opinion. So I'm gonna give this movie a solid B minus. Guys, I do recommend you check this movie out if you're just looking for some big dumb but an entertaining shark movie. Let me know your thoughts of this movie if you have seen it. Thanks again for tuning in, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Ciao!